Yolan True and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy, and it's time for another evening officer video. And today I want to talk about Beverly Crusher, you know, the doctor from The Next Generation, and except the time when Pulaski was on board. But she even came back on in the series Picard. She is quite a good officer. Although you get her early, you will probably use her on higher levels as well. Why that is, I will tell you a bit later. But let's start with the fact that she's a rare officer, and we have a look at class, group, and faction, of course. The class is science. That means for upgrading her, you will need science badges. She's from the Next Generation crew. That means she gives synergy and gets synergy from other TNG crew members. And she's from the faction Federation, which means that you need Federation credits to upgrade her. She's in this game for a very long time, so before the lower deck stuff, and she has a captain's ability and an officer's ability, of course. And that is why I'm still using her. And that is why you see she's on an away team, as you can see on screen. And honestly, I just put her there on by mistake, because I usually don't send her on away teams because I'm using her completely differently. But I'll come to that in a second. Her captain's maneuver is first, do no harm. And that means when fighting hostiles and armadas, Beverly Crusher restores shield health each round equal to 200% of the health of all officers on the ship. And that's of course great that she's restoring your shield health each round. That makes you last a lot longer. And her officer ability is Unshakable Moral Code. When fighting hostiles and armadas, Beverly Crusher increases armor, shield deflection, and dodge by 250% of the defense of all officers on the ship. And both abilities are really helpful, and that's why, as I said, I'm still using her. For example, for certain kinds of hostiles, I'm using her when I'm flying out into level 50 plus systems, because the flight times are so long when I don't have the time to move my base there and do some concentrated grinding. So if I grind just occasionally, I put her on the bridge with Georgiou and Tal. Georgiou and Tal are important because Georgiou is needed to boost or to activate Tal, but Beverly is my captain then. And that is quite a combination that is making me last a bit longer against, for example, level 51 to level 53 survey ships I'm hunting in Romulan space at the moment, when I just send the ship out, and that's the size of the hostiles because of the warp range of the Corinar that I have at the moment. And then I can grind quite a lot of hostiles there in that system with that combination. So this Beverly with Georgiou and Tal is quite a good crew for hostile grinding. Of course, there are others. There are the freebooter crews and everything. But especially against survey ships, my Beverly crew is quite a helpful one. As I said, I sent her to an away team assignment by mistake because I needed a doctor for one and I clicked the wrong doctor. But as a rare officer, she of course has two away team traits, and that's Doctor and Analytical that you can unlock. And if you don't use her for the crew, of course you can send her away either as a Doctor or Analytical, but as I said, I usually don't send her out. This was really a mistake, and if I need her later today, I will just speed up the away team assignment, so I will get her back. She's only level 15, because I don't get too many shards, and at the same time Federation credits are needed somewhere else at the moment. But she's not that hard to get, especially when you are on a bit higher level and get more of those tokens, because she needs Ultra Recruit tokens. She's here in the Ultra Recruit section of your recruiting. There she is, right next to Wesley Crusher and one of 11, and it depends on your luck again. You see, I only got 63 of 145 blueprints. I don't have much luck with her. It's the same with the original series Scotty up there, as you can see. I mentioned it a lot of times already. The recruiting is a gamble, and that's why you just have to hope that you have luck. If you have her early, she will be a great asset to your crews. And as I said, even now on level 49, I'm still using her a lot as captain of my ship for hostiles, because she is one of the really good officers for hostile hunting. And especially for hostiles above level 51, because PMC doesn't work anymore and PMT doesn't work on that either. And so from that point, Beverly even gets more important for you than before that. But as usual, she will be not so much in use tonight for me, tomorrow for me. There's always the point with the filming and then getting the times right. After my accident, I do try to have the weekend off seriously to recover a bit more, and so I'm batch filming some videos a bit earlier. And on Saturday, before you see this video, we have Incursion, and there of course I will use a lot of PvP crews and another crew on my amalgam for the collection of the base raids, but not so much hostile hunting crews. And so that's what I meant, why I'm not using her too much this weekend, but otherwise I still use her a lot. And you probably will have your experiences with Beverly if you're playing a bit longer. I know that I have a lot of viewers that just start playing the game, but I also have a lot of viewers that are experienced, and so I'm quite interested in your experiences with Beverly. And for example, if you use the same crew for the same reasons I do with her, just let me know in the comments, please. And if you want to ask questions or have video requests, it's always welcome as well as when you just want to say hi and where you're from. I'm curious to know where my viewers are from. But I'm really looking forward to this incursion. And for those who don't know it yet, but I know that I have a lot of German viewers here on this channel as well. For those who still haven't seen that, I started doing the same videos in German as well. The German channel is about 300 videos behind, because I started that more than half a year after the English one, but there were so many requests that I did that. So if you haven't seen that, the thumbnails of my English one are the red ones, the thumbnails of the German one are the green ones. And that's the only thing why I said I'm trying to get the weekend almost off, because I still have to make an incursion video for the German channel, and that's what I'm going to do on Saturday after filming this, before you see that. So I try to manage that this weekend, but I'm trying that this is the only video I have to do on this weekend, to put my foot on the sofa and get a little rest here. And besides Star Trek, I'm reading the new Thrawn trilogy at the moment, and that is quite good. And I'm at the 3rd book, and that's what I want to finish as well. At least the accident gave me more time to read at the moment, because I couldn't do a lot of appointments or meetings, because cannot walk that much. And so I can take time for books. But it's a very interesting one. It's Star Wars, not Star Trek, but I really like those Thrawn books. But I totally gone astray again. So I better say, if you want to see another video, the next one was chosen by YouTube from my videos for you. I'll see you there. I'll be back.